This is an overview and quick demo video of the Horizon Devices Clarity Compressor pedal. And in this video, I'm going to answer 3 questions. Number 1, what does a compressor pedal do? Because that's a question that I struggled to comprehend the answer to for a while. Number 2, what the controls do on this pedal. And then number 3, why I bought the pedal. What I'm not going to answer is whether or not if you should buy it, because I believe that gear purchasing is a very personal thing, and that's going to vary on the wants and needs of the player and also their financial situation at that point in time. As a couple of quick disclaimers, first, this video is not sponsored. I bought this pedal with my own money. Second, I am pretty inexperienced when it comes to physical pedals, just to be 100% transparent. This is my 4th physical pedal, and in case you're wondering, I have a Boss distortion pedal, a Boss looper pedal, and then a Nano Attack, which is also by Horizon Devices. I've also played around with pedals within guitar plugins like from Neural DSP, ML Sound Lab, or STL Tones, but I am still pretty inexperienced when it comes to different types of pedals and what pedals do. But the purpose of this video is to provide information on this pedal, not sway you to buy it unless you want to buy it. Before I answer the questions from the intro though, I want to quickly talk about how the pedal came packaged to me. So it came in a nice padded shipping bag like this, and then inside that shipping bag was this box. It's a black box and it says Horizon Devices on it, and you open up the box and it's got a couple of things inside, but the pedal was wrapped in this nice plastic, so it was nice and secure. I didn't feel like it was just rattling around or anything like that, but there was like a product registration and thank you from Dunlop, as well as a quick guide on how to set up pedals by Dunlop as well. It was not specific to the Clarity Compressor, but just pedals in general. And there was a handwritten, it was like scanned, but it was also handwritten thank you from Misha Mansour. I thought that was a really nice touch, so thank you Horizon Devices for that. But the most important thing, in my opinion, was a card that came with it. And on the front, it's got a picture of the Clarity Compressor, but on the back, it actually has what each knob on the pedal does and what the buttons do, and what there's a bar going across. It explains all of that on this card, and that was really helpful to me because at the time of filming, which I think it's February 15th, 2024, I didn't see the information on Horizon Devices website on what the knobs did on the pedal. And usually they have that on their website or in a video, and on the video that they have, I also didn't see them talking about it, so I wanted to make this quick overview, and I'll share with you what the knobs on the pedal do. Now let's address the questions that I mentioned in the intro, starting with, what does a compressor pedal do? In short, it controls the dynamic range of your instrument. So loud notes get brought down in volume, where soft notes get brought up in volume. It helps balance the sound signal overall. This does not mean that all of the notes that you play are going to have the same volume no matter how hard or soft you play, but it does stop your signal from peaking if you do play harder. So if I had to describe it with an arm visual, I would say your dynamics without a compressor pedal can vary from super quiet to super loud. And then with a compressor pedal on, it can set like the range, and your loud notes aren't going to go over this. And then your softer notes will get bumped up in volume as well. So it's going to stay within like a specific range. So if you're someone that wants to always have absolute control over all of your dynamics, whether you're playing super soft to super loud in like an instant or anything like that, then a compressor may not be beneficial to you, but try it out for yourself. Don't just take my word on it. For me, I like using a compressor pedal, especially with clean tones, because it helps push those notes through that I might not have strummed hard enough. And now for the second question, what do the knobs on this pedal do? And what does the button do? And what does the bar mean? Things like that. Well, referencing that card that I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to display a screenshot of it on screen now. And I'm also going to read the card to you in case you're only listening to the video and not watching it. So, this is the Clarity Compressor. It's got a volume knob, and that controls the overall output, so louder or softer. It's got a comp knob, and that affects how compressed your signal becomes, so you turn clockwise to compress your signal more. It's got a compression meter, and that's going across the top of the pedal, and that reflects the amount of compression while playing. It's got numbers like -20 to -1. I don't know if that's in hertz or something else. Again, I'm pretty inexperienced when it comes to this. But moving on, it's got a clarity knob, and that affects the overall tone control. So at noon, it keeps your tone transparent. Turn clockwise to add brightness and clarity to your tone. Turn counterclockwise from noon to tame harsh frequencies. It has an intensity button, so that's the button in the middle, and it will illuminate blue when it is on. So you can select between two compression intensity levels. On is tight and grabby, off is more open and subtle compression. And then the last knob is the mix knob, and this adjusts how much the compressed signal blends with your original signal. All the way up is 100% compressed signal only, so blend to taste. So that is the information that is on that card that came in the box. But just real quick, it also has the button that you stomp to turn on the pedal itself, and you've got the input on one side, the output jack on the other side, and then the power supply plugs in on the same side as the input. So just as a quick disclaimer, this pedal does not come with a power supply, so you will need to get one separately if you don't already have one. And finally, the third question, why did I buy this pedal? Well, this one is the easiest to answer out of the three. I like what Horizon Devices has to offer, and I wanted to support the company. Misha Mansoor is one of the heads behind the company, and I appreciate what he does for music and what he does as a composer overall. And if you don't know who Misha Mansoor is, he's one of the guitarists in the band Periphery, but he also has a solo project called Bulb, like light bulb. Next, I'm going to share with you some sound clips with the Clarity Compressor on and off, but real quick, my signal chain is my guitar going directly into the pedal, which is then going into my audio interface, which is a Universal Audio Volt 2, and I'm using the Neural DSP Archetype Plini X plugin for all of the tones. This has been an overview and quick demo of the Clarity Compressor by Horizon Devices. I like the pedal, and I'm happy to support a company that I like. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, stay cool like a cloud and have a great day.